What's up guys, welcome to this video. So as many people of you know, or maybe no one because this is the first video on this channel, I live in Berlin. And one thing you should know about Berlin is that this city might be a little bit stinky. Like many big cities, here some things might happen that you don't want to happen. For example, one of the things that is common now is that many trains and metros here in Berlin always have one guy in your wagon that is like homeless and gives an odor for all the people to smell. And if you ever happen to be in Berlin and see an empty wagon, then don't get in. Especially if it's rush hour, because then some stinky person might be inside there and you don't want to sit next to a stinky person, don't you? But I mean, it's okay for a big city. What do you expect from it? Do you expect everyone to be like sane and living in a normal working society? I don't know, I was in Beijing 2 weeks ago and there it seemed pretty okayish. But I'm not complaining, I picked this place for me and I like it. But on Monday something happened that is crazy. Well, first of all, sorry for all the mess. I'm right now preparing to go to a Halloween party. And this story is like a Halloween story, but even more real because it happened to me. I go to university right now and my university is 1 hour away from me. So if this is Berlin and my university is like this red dot here, my place, my home or whatever you call it, is exactly here. And to get to university I have to ride the whole train line across Berlin. So this is why my journey takes so long. Oh, you know, the story is the following and I'm really sorry for the mess. Again, I'm dressing up for a Halloween party. Okay, where do you start? I never played this game. So basically the story begins on Monday and plays only on a Monday. It was 5 days ago and I was just finishing my university, doing some stuff there. And then I thought, oh, you know, it's a long day, let's go home, it's already 6 p.m. So I get to the train, hop on the stinky train, and I'm happy that no one of these stinky people is inside. And just all the back of the entire wagon, you know, our wagons are really big. We have really big wagons, the great wagons, the best wagons in all of the world, but they're really, really long. They're like 50 meters. Like, you have connections between them. I'm not sure, maybe it's not 50 meters, but imagine a very long wagon and I'm sitting in the back. So I take my iPad and because, you know, I'm a good student, I want to use my time and I ride 1 hour. I want to do some math exercises while I'm in the train, so I take my iPad, do some calculus, do some probability distributions. All of a sudden, the entire front of the train, alright, I'm sitting in the back, the entire front just comes at me, screaming and shouting, oh no, something happened. I sit there and I see all of these people coming towards me and I'm like, oh shit. Then after the first like mass of people, the first people with bleeding faces start to appear. And I'm thinking, oh, this is real shit. Like Halloween was already like 5 days ago. By the way, my Halloween party is way too late. So I'm seeing all these bleeding people. I see all the masses going behind me. I'm like, what the f? I'm putting my iPad away in my bag because I know, okay, now the real shit is going to start. And I take my weapon, you know, the pepper spray, the really, really effective weapon against anything. And I hear people then screaming from the front, oh, there's a guy hitting everyone like crazy. Someone is going completely banana. No one even bothered from the mans that ran behind in the back to stop him. So I get up. I know I have a pepper spray and then 2 Arab guys stand up and 1 African guy and we go to the front because we think like, okay, well, someone is hitting everyone. This is not a great situation to begin with and we cannot let it continue. So we start pushing through the people running towards us with panicking faces. Even men that are way bigger than me and have more muscles just run away. So we get to the front and at that moment the train stops at one of the like main stations in Berlin and we see that guy that just hit everyone like crazy get out of the train and get in the next wagon to hit everyone again there. So we pursue him, we think like, no, never, we wouldn't let him do that. Once he saw us, he just started running away. And we thought, So we pursued him again. The two Arab guys were very fast Arab guys. They just ran towards him and tackled him. So, you know, he's like running, and they can, bam! So he fell. Me and the African guy, we came behind. The African guy had an e-scooter and some kind of weird e-scooter-ish, you know, locker. And this locker was like handcuffs, but big handcuffs, so you use it for the leg. And while he was on the ground screaming, you're not the police, what the f*** are you doing? Oh! He cuffed his legs and I called for the police, like a good citizen would do. And when I called for the police, we waited 10 minutes for them to get to us at the main station. All of the people just went around us. It was like masses of people. It was 6 p.m. All the people from work were getting away. No one helped us. Okay, they maybe don't know the situation, but still, no one even came to us and said, okay, what's up? Everyone was just watching. It was like a weird TV show where, you know, like a dystopian world. I don't know why. You see one guy on the ground, 8 minutes, no one shows up. I'm like, what the f***? Like, I call him again and say, guys, you know, we have a situation right here. Like, he just bit up the whole train and he's still trying to get away right now, and all the people here, you know, and they said, yeah, 2 minutes. What the? So we waited for 10 minutes for the police to get to the central station when one guy bit up like many people to bleeding faces. You know, he could have had a knife. Before that happened, I felt like pretty safe in Berlin, at least in the train. I thought, okay, if something happens, the police will be like there in no time, especially in the central station. But if they take 10 minutes to get to the central station in rush hour, what will they do if something happens like not in rush hour or somewhere else? What? So you could say I'm a veteran now, I'm a pretty cool ass dude, but still he could have had a knife. Now it's not that cool and not that chilly to do math in the S-Bahn. That's what we call the trains that run our city. Yeah. And with that really scary Halloween story that unfortunately wasn't fake, I will go now to the Halloween party. Does this look convincing? Does it? Does it? Does it?
What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know walks away in the end. And you could have it all. My empathy, I will let you down.
Bitte helfen Sie mir, ich bin in Gefahr. Bitte helfen Sie mir.